How to prepare for adoptme Summerfest update in 2025, including the brand new minigame, what the brand new pets look like, and everything you need to know about the release date and everything coming into this update, including brand new secret test lab footage of what the Coconut Bonk minigame actually looks like. To start off, the release date for the Summer Starts event is going to be July the 4th. It will be at 4:30 p.m. UK time, and it's going to end on July the 11th, which is only the first of the 4-week events. So this is a 4-week event, although it does say it ends on July the 11th. That is 100% not true. That is literally just the date where week 1 goes and ends, and then it's going to be week 2, week 3, and week 4. In this, you're going to be able to go and collect a brand new currency, so going and saving up a ton of bucks won't necessarily go and help you in this scenario. A lot of people are saving up bucks to go and hopefully buy the new pets, but absolutely nothing in this event should theoretically go and cost you bucks. Since it's an event, you go and get an event currency called doubloons, but it actually has a secret alternative name, which I'll be going and showing you soon when we go and review the gameplay footage of one of the first minigames. The whole theme around this is pirates, and they plan on taking over Adoption Island, which is why the game icon for the update, which will be coming out next week, looks like this, with the dog looking through a pirate's telescope and a skull island in the back with a couple of sunken ships. Now, adoptme's test lab was recently opened. When I say recently, I mean a couple days ago. They recently went and opened the adoptme test lab. Now, what is the adoptme test lab? Well, this is where you get to go and test out features and brand new updates. And some lucky players were able to go and test out what one of the brand new minigames for the Summer Fest update actually was. It says it's unavailable, and it is by Uplift Games, which is obviously the creators of adoptme. Like, if you click on it, it says Uplift Games, and they have adoptme, and then whatever these are. Someone at adoptme needs to remove these, as this just looks really bad. Like, what is this device test? Bro, it does nothing. 1.2 million people have played adoptme's device test, just out of curiosity. They need to remove that for some reason. I don't know why it's still there. Before I go and show you the minigame, what other things do you need to go and prepare? Well, since you can't go and get bucks for this event, well, you can, but it's going to benefit you in absolutely zero way. What would benefit you is by going and getting age up potions. If you have a pet that is fully grown, for example, this, you want to make sure you go and do tasks that will then go and give you age up potions, because when these brand new pets come out, for example the coconut pet, which is actually a real pet, or the mermaid unicorn, which again is also a confirmed pet, I will show you that in a second, you would then be able to go and use those age up potions and preferably be one of the first ever people to go and make like a neon mermaid unicorn, or the first person to make the neon coconut pirate sort of thing. So make sure you're going and getting as many age up potions as you can, placing your lures down. I always have good luck going and getting age up potions from lures, so that's always a good tip to go and do. And then obviously just go and do your tasks for your pets. It's very easy. 3 times X bonus. Yeah, let's do that. Look, easy peasy. Press the button, go and feed the pet, and age it up. 30 bucks? What? I did not know you got 30 bucks from that. That's crazy. That's a lot of bucks. Not that we need bucks, we need age up potions, because we need them to try and get the first things. So you did see me say mermaid unicorn. Well, it says don't forget to adopt the legendary Minigames. Now, my prediction is that this will be a 1000 Robux pet. That is my prediction. There's no way adoptme is going and releasing the legendary that you can purchase with the balloons on the first week. Always on the first week, the legendary 90% of the time is a Robux pet. But you know what? They might surprise us and they might make the mermicorn with doubloons, but it's very unlikely. So I wasn't actually able to go and play the Coconut Bonk minigame myself. However, I did reach out to a YouTuber called Legendary Lizzie, who's allowed me to go and share with you the footage that she was able to go and get from this minigame. So let's go and check out this minigame, explain how this works, how you go and play it, what you go and get from this, and we can also see what some of the brand new pets actually are. As you can see, it's in a pirate location. It seems to be a pirate cove. There's a bunch of interesting things, and the goal of this is to protect your gold. At the top of the screen, you can see the time left. I'm pretty sure you start with like 2 or 3 minutes, and then you have an amount of gold remaining. Your goal is to protect the gold from going and getting stolen by these little pirate things. Now you see they all have a health bar. It's called Coconut Bonk because you're going to use coconuts to go and throw it at these tiny little enemies. You know, at Christmas, you have to go and use a sword to go and attack things. Well, it's practically the same concept. This right here is a glimpse of one of these brand new pets. It is kind of like a coconut crab. In fact, that's probably statistically going to be the pet's name. So coconut crab, probably going to be able to be purchased with the doubloons or the currency. As you can see, this thing has a health bar. Every single player has a little item at the bottom, which is either a sword or, for this example, she has a crate. Not sure why she's got a crate, to be honest. But the goal is to stop the coconut crabs from going and stealing the gold. As you can see, they're on 1,319 gold. These little pirates are going to go and run up and attack the base, and they just lost gold. The aim of the game is to keep as much gold as you possibly can. So what you have to do is go and use either boxes or go and use other items such as the bomb or the anvil. And what you want to do is go and throw it at these little coconuts as they come from the ship. You see, they come up this little like zip line made of rope, and they climb up from the ship to the base. What you want to do while they're climbing up is grab one of these items and throw it at it. And you can also throw these items at the ship as well in an attempt to go and make the ship sink. Now, the better that you do at this, the less gold they're going to steal, and the more rewards you get to keep at the end of the minigame. As you can see, there's different types of these little pets. This one seems to be golden. It seems to have a lot more health. Probably going to be some sort of pet box coming out in week 2 or 3 of the event. We'll go and include a bunch of these little coconut crabs, which are really funny looking. I especially like the golden one. There does seem to be one which has a giant health bar. Oh, it just looks like a big version. Interesting. So yeah, you can get a chunky version. There we go. Oh, it's so hard to like get a proper glimpse of what this pet actually is, but yeah, there you go. It's a pirate coconut crab. Probably this is a regular one. Then we see a golden one. It's an interesting pet. I did say the crabs were probably coming back, and I was right. Anyway, go run up to this, pick it up, and then you can like stand where the little warning sign is and go and throw it. Oh, the warning sign means that they're going to go and attach and lock on, and what you want to do is just attack them. Pretty much. That is the whole point of this minigame. Now, this minigame will run around every single 15 minutes in the main part of the adoption event. So you want to make sure you're participating, make sure you're in a public server, because there is a lot of things to attack. This looks very, very complicated. Like, so many health bars are on the screen right now, which means either they're not doing the best job at the minigame, or this minigame is very difficult. I mean, look at this thing right here. This one's quite cool, to be fair. I do like it. It's got like a little bandana, probably going to be different variations of it. And it's all coming from this pirate ship. Could we be getting these as pets? Very likely. I'm pretty sure every single time they've turned into a pet. As we can see, Lizzie actually uses her sword to go and attack this pet. You have this hotbar button at the bottom middle. You want to go and press that to swing, or just use your swing button, so it'd be like a left click. As you can see, goes up, swings, knocks off a health bar, does it again. And as you can see, this guy does get oofed, which is the whole point. Oof them. If any of them do go and get to the top, then your gold remaining will go and decrease. As we can see, all of these little coconut guys, they're about to go and get to the top. So if you're playing this, make sure you have someone probably guarding the top, because that way they won't necessarily go and steal the gold. Obviously, it's a pretty hard minigame, but as we can see, participation, you get 1,600, and then you get the gold saved. So whatever you save is what you actually get to keep. So in this, they called it cranky coins, which I don't think that's right. Why is it called a cranky coin? It's meant to be called a doubloon. I'm pretty sure cranky coin is from the old minigame name. And because this is the test lab, they just haven't necessarily like updated that, right? I think that was from the weird like cranky coin, like the ocean update. I think this is just an old screen. So obviously, if you save gold coins of like, say you save 2,000, then you'd get 3,600. Participation, even if you're AFK, you'd get 1,600, which is definitely interesting. And yeah, this was the test lab, so there was just a queue section. Next game in 45 seconds. Unfortunately, it does not actually start that often. I believe in the actual game it will be every single 15 minutes. So shout out to Legendary Lizzie for letting me go and show you this. Basically, just play the minigame. You're going to get a ton of points. You can use those points to preferably go and buy one of those coconut pets, or maybe even the mermaid unicorn will be adoptable, or potentially we might go and get some more balloon themed pets, which would definitely be exciting to go and see. Now let us know what you think about this update and what you are doing yourself to go and prepare. I'm not sure there's anything else necessarily to go and prepare, as just get some age up potions so you can go and make them quickly and learn how you go and play the minigame. So send this to a friend so they can also see what the minigame is before it actually officially releases. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1.1 million subscribers. So shout out to all of the most recent subscribers. Subscribe to be featured at the end of my upcoming videos. Make sure your subscriptions are public, and if you're a new subscriber, you'll get featured at the end of the next video. Press the button on the screen right now to go and watch another Roblox video that I think you're gonna love to go and watch next. So press the button on the screen right now to go and watch it. I dare you to. I think you'll love it. Press it right now.